This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com.
AFTV, Lee, that was poor today.
Well, it's just the expectation, wasn't it? Really, I think everybody expected us to lose, but I expected us to go down a little bit more than what we did. Defending again, woeful, and I have to question what Pierre-Emerick was watching here at times. Tierney was bombing on, right, and he was getting exposed down at the left-hand side. Just turn around and say to him, get back into a position, play left back for 20-25 minutes, be solid, and then go again. But he was bombing on, 2 goals from it. So don't learn our lessons. And I have to say, Robbie, we could still be out there now. We ain't going to score. Never actually looked like scoring,
Yeah, we looked like we got outclassed out there today, didn't we?
Yeah, we was. Listen, let's get a couple of facts right. Chelsea are a very, very good side. Let's be honest. They're
the champions of Europe. We've got to remember that.
They're champions of Europe, and then went and signed Lukaku. They're a very, very good side. They've got some really, really good players, and caused us all sorts of problems. I'll give them that. Mari actually didn't look quite the same player. So because Lukaku, £97 million, showed him what he really is. But ultimately, we haven't got our defence in there. But there are excuses that will come out. But ultimately, we never look like scoring today. Now, people can turn around and say the second half was better. Chelsea good teams they ain't go. They just managed it, cautious, making sure that they weren't going to give us anything today. Anything.
Although we did have a couple of chances. There was that chance that fell to Rob Holding, the header. I think he should have done better with that. That could have brought us back in. I think there was one of Smith Rowe as well, had a chance that he should have done better with as well. So, there was but not many. Like you said, not many chances. They are a very well-organised team, and at the back, we don't look well-organised at all at the moment, do we?
That's exactly right. We don't look organised. We don't look like we've got a certain pattern of play defensively. And we don't have something going forward. I watched today for 15. Do you know what? I was bored of the game. You could see we weren't going to win, so I thought, right, let's have a little look at what I see. I see Lukaku, right? He runs 5 yards here, 5 yards there, 5 yards there. When it matters, Bosch is gone. I look at Martinelli. He's running 35 yards one way, 35 yards the other. He's been running to the ground, and the attacking players are having to do the work of defenders. That's not right, Robbie. You know what I mean? You've got.
So what is the problem?
The problem is the manager and the tactics. I don't really see what was going to do. I thought, right, let's have a real. I thought today I'd have a look at it and try and assess it. And I'll ask anybody, what was the plan to get us back into the game? What was set out to think that we may get back into the game? There wasn't anything. There wasn't nothing I see it last week against Brentford. We went 1-0 down, and people can turn around and go, it's Chelsea today, it's a lot much better. I see exactly the same thing last week against Brentford, so I don't see how we've got a game plan to break teams down. You're asking a 21-year-old kid to try and do it and he does it with his running and all that you signed Odegaard. I should have got Odegaard or someone like him that weeks ago. But we haven't, and I don't see a game. There's one plus out there at the moment, and that's Lokonga. That is the one plus that we have going in our favour. Outstanding again today, but he hasn't got players around him. You're asking 21-year-old kids, Saka at 20, to take this club forward. Just have a look at that stadium. You're asking kids to do it They realistically, if they was at Chelsea or they was at a real top club, they'd be on the bench, coming on and trying to make things happen, or in the under-23s, but they're not. They're here. And for me, you've got to get a game plan set up. Our forwards, I look at it today, right, and you think to yourself, right, Pepe, 70 million. You've got Martinelli's class player there, Saka, right, they've come through the youth, but if they was on the market now, how much would they be worth? Right, so you've got £200 million worth of talent, realistically, there, and they never had a shot. They never looked like scoring.
How long's he going to get? Because already, listen, there's nobody shouting that he should go and stuff like that.
Well, I don't know. There was a lot of discontent in here today, Robbie. Come on, you don't.
No. I don't think there's no chance that he should go in that. But there's grumbles, right? How long really? Listen, we
lose on Wednesday night. He's gone. He should resign. If they lose on Wednesday, if Arsenal lose
already,
or if Arsenal lose and get knocked out of that cup before any of the big guns are in it, He's got to go. You know what I mean? You can't be so serious. I'm seeing it now, and people can turn around and go, "Oh well, we can't get Conte. Why can't we get Conte?" I'll tell you what. When he signed for Inter Milan as a manager, was he promised millions and millions of pounds? No. The reason he left Inter Milan was because they took away his best players. That's why he left. Right?
Yeah,
so,
but he's a manager. He wants money.
No, he did, he went to Inter Milan. They didn't promise him a fortune, did they? What he done though was people forget that he wasn't given a fortune. He was given money, but then his organisation, his managerial skills took him to another level. And then they said, "Oh right, you've done that to us. Right, we're taking it all away now." So he walked away, which is what a proper. That's the sort of manager I want. Someone who's proper, So we could get him. I'm not saying that and people going worrying about. I'm watching games of football, and I can tell you this now: the fans today. Listen, everybody's on a jolly up today because it's the first game of the season, first game back, and all that. They ain't going to put up with what I've seen today, like the football wise of it. They're not going to put up with that. I can tell you that now.
So if he loses for you, West Brom.
Listen, I've come here today, Robbie. I didn't think we'd beat Chelsea. You know what I mean? That tells you everything you want to know about this football club at the minute. And half the people here are going like that, half of them are getting... I've been down the pubs today. The pubs have made a great day today. Six pints extra because everybody wanted to get so drunk so they can go and watch the game. You know what I mean? That's how it's been. Right now, I've got to better take another one before I go in. Because they knew what was coming. Right now, if you think that's going to, that shouldn't be Arsenal. You should at least feel that you've got a chance of winning a game of football, Robbie. Listen, I've had a great weekend, a fantastic weekend, and then 4:30 it's doom and gloom. As soon as it kicks off, when someone said to me in there, "Well, oh no, it was 4:40." You know what I mean? 10 minutes and we're a goal down. I honestly listen. Mikel Arteta, I really wanted it to work with Mikel Arteta, and I backed him and been called names and all that for backing him and all that But he, at this moment in time, has lost my trust. As a fan, he has lost my trust. And he ain't going to, I don't think he's actually going to get it back by beating West Brom. But I tell you what, lose to West Brom and he's in all sorts of trouble, Robbie. You know what I mean? 2 games without scoring. I haven't looked like scoring. And someone come on here and tell me what is his game plan to get to score goals, because I don't see it.
Nice one.
Nice.